Warning. Warning. Main bay doors opening. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Stream will begin shortly.
Alrighty, here we go. Nobody's here, so I'm just going to do a quick play and see what happens. Welcome to the stream, everyone who is no one but me. Well, I'm not so bad. I can put up with myself for a little bit as I kill some mechs. Killing mechs makes me somewhat happy. I mean, I'm a pretty happy person generally anyway, but in this case, I get a little bit happier with each and every kill. Yeah, it's great. How big is that moth? Atlas moth. How big is that? Mothra.
I did an internship in the chemical industry and another one in a bank, gleefully stamping transfer slips. I just didn't know anyone with a PhD, and those were the early 1990s. You couldn't just ask the internet, and within a day you'd have 2,000 people giving you advice and some marriage proposals along with that. The first years at university were glorious because for the first time in my life I was in the company of other people who were like me.
Well, we're searching. We are indeed searching. What's the temp outside? Is 50 degrees. $10.42. Oh, hibernal rift. Let's see here. I don't need this. I can delete that. Delete. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to read it to find out. I don't want that. Don't need that. Okay. I'm just deleting some photos on my phone here. Don't need that. I don't need either of those. Cabinet construction again.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems.
Where we
Need
go?
assistance?
Where we go? Where we go?
Thanks. This is command. Eliminate all
Don't need
enemies,
that.
no matter the cost.
There we go. There's a picture of my base cabinet in there. That's nice.
Sorry.
Howdy, everybody.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
There's a Hellbringer, Charlie 3 behind the rock.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Nice.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike activated.
Affirmative. Target spotted. Target spotted. Affirmative.
There's a bunch over there,
Target
longbow.
spotted.
Airstrike
Target
online.
spotted. Target spotted.
Tank
Target
here, Echo
spotted.
2.
.25% of the enemies are eliminated. Spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Sorry about the friendly.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
The enemies are
Target
half depleted.
acquired.
Keep pushing. Target spotted.
I guess all just left to do
Target
at this
spotted.
point is just to kill them all.
Target spotted. Affirmative. Target spotted. Almost got them all. Clean up the survivors. Affirmative. Target spotted.
You guys are brutal.
Airstrike.
Anybody know where
spotted.
oh, there he is.
Target acquired.
Fox 3 Cyclops.
Target
Command to
destroyed.
ground forces.
Nice work.
Detecting
Wow.
No more hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
I don't think you needed me, but thanks for bringing me along. We'll call it a draw. Kill assist, I hit a lot of mechs. That's impressive, considering how quickly they all died. 380. Nobody had time to do much damage. We just killed everything. Pretty low damage game all in all. Wow. All right. I'm surprised nobody else is here, but I'm just going to play a few matches, and if nobody shows up after a bit, I'll go to bed or do something else. Oh, it's... my Discord keeps crashing still. Hey, Corsair. I feel like my machine's working harder than it usually does. Don't know why. Not all the time, but the fan usually doesn't spin up much. It is occasionally. And by fan, I mean the radiator for the CPU. Howdy, everybody. Hey, Tigerbad.
Hey, man.
Oh, Black Marauder's on the other team. He's my twin brother gone bad.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons
In that case,
online.
I'm glad we have the good one on our side.
Yeah, I'm
All
glad too.
systems nominal.
Just to clarify, I might be for the force of good, but as far as my piloting skills, I am not the good one.
Take it back then.
Yeah.
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Yeah, didn't mean for that to happen exactly.
Need assistance. Thanks. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Sorry about the friendly.
Target
Affirmative.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Assist target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike online. Target
Ouch.
destroyed.
Okay, let's go back around here.
Target spotted.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Legged
We're
him.
experiencing some losses. Don't get
Good kill.
sloppy out there. The enemies are half depleted. Keep pushing.
Right arm critical damage. Center torso critical damage.
Yeah, they got me. Almost 400, not quite 400 damage.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Almost got them all. Clean up the
Target
survivors.
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Welcome to stream. See some people creeping in.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh, that's the Orion up there. Okay.
Target spotted.
He was giving me some grief. I think he killed me, actually. Thomas Greenman. I didn't look, but
New target acquired.
oh, there's two up there. Could be the other guy.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Oh, nice kill.
Fuel at
DM,
0%.
fancy.
We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Fuel at 25%. Target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Command to ground forces. We're detecting no
Thank
more
you, boys.
hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
Great work, guys. Thanks for the drop. It's nice that the good side of the Marauder won. Nine ball, 2 kills, almost 1,000 damage. Fooly cooly, nice work there. Yeah, good work. I think my mouse needs to have the table cleaned underneath it. And its skids. All right, here we go. Quick play. Thought I saw Corsair popping over there. Jeff on a Buffalo. It's not lint and dirt. It's cat hair and gunk, I guess. Like skin cells. I don't know. My arm rests on the table. It's probably mostly dust and cat hair. I get like, there's a cat. She comes up here and then she just sheds because, I don't know, she thinks that's the thing to do. How you doing, Jeff? Are you gonna, you could drop with me if you want. I'm only gonna drop for a little while, another half hour, but you're probably in bed. Yep, could be skin cells. I don't think it's much skin cells. I try to keep most of my skin to myself, if you know what I mean. But I don't really eat up here, so it's probably skin cells. Probably oils and dust is what it is. I don't know. It's hard to know these things. I could pull out a microscope. Yeah, come on over. All right, sounds good. Yeah, try to wash off any excess skin cells while you're there. I'm not getting a match here, so that's not working out very well. Getting nothing. If you get back, Jeff, just drop in and I'll cancel this. Wow, nothing. There we go. Bear claw it is. Skirmish. Hellborn. Okay. I can deal with that. Howdy, everybody. Dum 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 dum. Radical.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Yawns.
All
Sorry about that.
systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Fuel at 25%. Airstrike online.
Target spotted. Affirmative. Target spotted. Target spotted. Affirmative.
Come on back there. Here we go.
Target spotted.
Oh, I hit the building. That was dumb.
Target spotted.
That was only 1% hit. That's good. That's good. I'm sure I did more than that to him.
Target spotted.
2%. I can trade with him all day.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Yeah, little Atlas. That's gotta hurt. How about I give you a little strike?
Airstrike activated.
Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted.
Airstrike online. Airstrike activated.
Sorry, need assistance. Need assistance. Target spotted. Target spotted. Need assistance. Need assistance.
Don't know where you need assistance at, so I can't really help you.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
This'll do, though.
Oh, nice UAV.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
About to take his arm off
Target
there.
spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Yeah, waste your missiles on me, please.
Target spotted. Affirmative. Target spotted. Target spotted. Thanks. Target spotted.
Left portion critical damage.
Well, I did some work. 575.
Warning, incoming missile.
Looks like these guys are doing better than we are.
incoming missile.
You peeked very nicely there. Which place? Because I was trying to peek a lot of places.
At 25%. New target acquired.
And some I didn't peek as well as others.
Incoming missile. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target
5-5. Oh, we might get
acquired.
this.
Target
They had to
spotted.
go take that Atlas down. I got a couple good hits on his CT and soft a little bit.
Pushing.
Target acquired.
Maybe they already took him
Target
down. I
spotted.
wasn't really paying attention.
They're all grouped up around the target.
Target acquired.
I wonder if that culvert there with the water coming out of it is
Target
looks like it's got some little structure inside.
New target
Makes me wonder if it's maybe an
acquired.
Airbnb you can rent.
These gotta close in.
New target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Force.
Target
Can't lose any more
acquired.
soldiers.
Right
Tight
eye
match.
critical
Target spotted.
damage.
Target spotted.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New
Taking
target
critical
acquired.
losses.
Go
We
get
need
him,
you
go
to
get
pull
him.
through.
Yeah.
Warning incoming missile. Critical damage.
That FaceTime's just bad news. This kind of fell apart there at the
Target
end, didn't it?
acquired.
It's up to you, Queeb.
Warning incoming missile.
Uh-oh.
Warning incoming missile. Right torso critical damage. Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Right leg destroyed.
Come in. Control the surface. Can anyone read?
Good try, guys. Thanks for the drop. Hey, Jeff.
Yo,
We died.
yeah, I was watching on Twitch. It was overall a good match.
Yeah. Except for the dying part.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
It certainly does, Ollie. Alright. You already got a group made? No, here's a friend request
No,
from
I'll join you.
Stasis. Accept invite. Sure. Great group. There you go.
Cool.
Shadowhawk. Great death. What do you got on that thing?
AC-10 and MRAM 20 and 4 ER mediums.
That's an interesting mix.
It's not the best mech, but it's a great death, so why not?
Yeah.
It is the DHB mech.
Yep. Grayson Death Carlisle couldn't have picked a better mech unless it was the Marauder that he stole.
Yeah, he should have been a Marauder, but yeah. And I tried to keep this mech a little bit close to the stock build. I think the stock was an LRM, an SRM, AC-10, and I think it's 4 medium lasers, so it's kind of close to that.
I think the thing I don't like about that build is it just feels so slow. But it may not be
I can't
slow.
remember
it
which
just,
engine it was.
It just feels slow.
Yeah, and this mech kind of has that as well. I only have one jump jet as well, so it's kind of
Oh,
lethargic.
yeah. Is it a medium?
Yeah, it's a Shadowhawk, 55 tons.
Yeah. I think I've done 950 damage in one once. But
Yeah, I've never had
normally I do like 200, 300 or something. And then I
Yeah,
kill
that's
them.
more my typical as well.
I think everybody just kind of lined up and let me kill them one time just to make me feel good.
Yeah, when I get into rhythm, I could do some work on this mech, but nowadays not as much.
Yeah. I think they ought to make sure it shines a little bit because it's a such a historically, canonized mech. Maybe it does with the right build. That's like the Yun Lo Wang. You'd think that'd be a great mech too, but it really turns out that the pilot in the book is what makes it great, not the mech itself, the way they've got it in this game.
Right. Yeah, no, I haven't really looked at the new weapons yet. See if
I haven't
do
either.
something
I've got
to this
binaries on this charger. I really like those.
I saw the bunch. That's what you got on that build. It looks like a good build.
It's a nice build, yeah. I mean, what is it? 80 tons, and it's meaner and tankier than a Hellbringer, and it's pretty much just as fast.
Yep.
It's pretty crazy. And then the Hellbringer kind of got nerfed a little bit, either with heat or something. They nerfed it a little bit. It's not as good.
Yeah, it still kind of has its role. Like, if you're putting a deck together with four-year larges on it, it's still very strong. So it's still viable.
Boy, the match.
But yeah,
searches,
you don't really see Hellmakers quite as much.
Yeah, the match searches are getting really long.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people are even on with this. I'm kind of curious now. I'll take a look at Steam. So looking at Steam, there's currently 413 people loaded into MechWarrior Online via the Steam client. So that's pretty low. That's why it's probably pretty slow.
Yeah.
So you could probably double that for the number of people actually playing at the moment. So it's easily under 1,000 people currently playing. So that's pretty low.
Yeah.
And for the servers, do you have it open for all three or just North America?
Just North America, that's probably why.
You probably want to open it up maybe to Oceanic.
Yeah.
It's probably more Oceanic, or a couple more
Those
Oceanics.
people are coming on now, yeah.
But yeah, I know you typically get like ex Corsair at this time, but I'm not surprised he's not on tonight. We had a practice scrim tonight, so he's probably a little burned out with MWO at the moment.
Yeah. Well, and his mom's not been sleeping much
Oh yeah, that as well.
at night either, so
Yeah.
he's getting kind of exhausted. Steel Phoenix. I've seen that name before. Flieger. When I see Flieger, I think of Fleegman from Galaxy Quest. The crewman that's supposed to die when he goes down to a planet, but they ended up keeping him alive for some reason. There's a spoof on the Star Trek red shirts.
Ah.
I think it's like Guy Fleegman or something. Let me go look. It's kind of funny. It was pretty funny when I just thought that was a really cute movie.
Yeah, they did a very good job with it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's a good movie.
Yep, Guy Fleegman, security chief, has
Especially, what's the lady's name in it? She's from the Aliens movies. isn't
Sigourney
she? Or-
Weaver. Yeah,
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the guy from the Harry Potter movies and a couple others.
yeah. They had like some serious actors, and they were all really funny. Yeah, I wish they would make a sequel to that, actually. It's getting kind of, everybody's getting long in the tooth for it now. But
Yeah, didn't a couple of them die already?
oh, don't say that. Is that true?
Well, the actor from the Harry Potter movie, isn't he dead?
He might be. Yeah,
Pretty sure
he might
he is.
be. Wow.
But I'm not a big Harry Potter person, so I'm
Me neither.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
can't remember
sure.
his name. But he's a well-known actor.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, the other ones are still, I think, alive, so you can easily do a sequel.
Yeah, as long
Exactly
as
what you would do for a sequel, I don't know.
as long as what's his name isn't doing Santa, another Santa movie.
Yeah. Or they do a reboot for his TV show.
Right.
Airstrike online.
They could just come to my house and film that. It's always one crazy thing after another when it comes to remodeling.
I mean, that show where they find like bad contractors type thing?
No, it's one like you think you're going to do a little laundry room remodel, but instead it turns out into a 2-month, multi-$1,000 complete gut and rebuild for just a tiny little space. It's just out of control. Everything's harder and more steps than you ever think it will be.
You see anything, Corsair?
Yeah, multiple mechs up to 5. There's 4 or 5. One of them's at 5.
Critical.
One Delta 5.
We got one on the backside here, Delta 5-2.
Airstrike online.
Roger that.
Airstrike
Target spotted.
activated.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Yeah, that Battle Master, he's
Target spotted.
eating me alive.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
The backside's clear.
Heat level critical.
You got a Battle Master at Delta 5, probably the same sort of weapons that you got, Dark.
A Battlemaster down below.
Yeah, at Delta 5, down
I
low.
see the guy up above. I was shooting him.
Oh, yeah.
There was a
Target spotted.
warhawk, not a warhawk. You know, the
Direwolf.
big direwolf. Yes, thank you.
Target spotted.
Flag check up high.
Yeah,
Delta
roger
5.
that.
That guy keeps running across there. I don't think he realizes that I get to shoot him every time.
Alright, what's the back line?
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Come on, Triple
Try
J,
not
come
to shoot
back.
the other two in the back. Folks got Kilo, Marauder.
Target
Target
spotted.
destroyed.
Hey, we got someone behind us. Watch out.
Where? Echo 5 or where? Where's behind?
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Fuck, don't worry about it.
Kilo's in the open up top.
Folks in Kilo.
Turn on your heat sensing. Press H.
Yep, a couple mechs behind us, Echo 5. I'll try to protect the back end of it. 2 mechs behind us, Echo 5. I'm gonna need help, there's 3.
Roger, coming to help.
4.
Bring him this way.
Target spotted.
I'm dead.
That's all right.
They hit us hard in the back. 4
Yeah.
or 5, 4 mechs.
They're pushing 4 of them on the left flank. Echo 5 of them.
Target destroyed.
Archer's almost on limit.
Target spotted.
Don't run, don't run. We got our position's good. We're gonna hold Delta 5.
I'm gonna come around behind their back since they're coming around behind our back. Serves them right.
Target
There you go.
spotted.
Alright, move forward on Echo 5.
see that guy on the right. Oh well. Did some good
Target
damage.
acquired. Artillery strike online.
There we go. There we go. Keep moving forward. We'll come back on that guy in Delta 6 in a minute here. Middle.
I should watch Fleetman. He's the star of the show. Ooh, he's already down torso.
Only
though.
3 left.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Just push with the rest of the team. I wouldn't go be at the front.
I'm dead.
Up top.
Oh, you are. Sorry. Yeah, I was looking at something
Yeah.
else. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pushing with the rest of the team in spirit if that is a good tactic.
You see binaries and ER mediums. I think it's you.
Yeah.
Target destroyed.
Up top, Echo 6.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
That blackjack, he's hiding up there.
Target spotted.
Blackjack should just give up.
Yeah.
11-6. You're not going to turn it around.
Maybe he's a mate.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
He's got one.
Target
Affirmative.
destroyed.
Great work, guys. Thanks for the drop.
You do good.
Well, that reminds me, I gotta change my cockpit graphic. Man, Steel got 4 kills. Nice. My ear itches for some reason. Ah!
Probably from the headphones.
No, I think there's like a, I don't know, there's an earwig in there or something maybe. Hopefully not. Hang on 1 second. I want to change something on my stream before I forget. And it would be the...
What, one of the overlays?
Yeah, the cockpit overlay is the wrong image. Settings.
You have to change the camera so it's make sure it's on your good side.
Yeah. That doesn't really help. Uh-oh, I don't remember where it is. Let's see, cancel. XSplit C drive. I don't think it's on C drive. I think it's on F drive. Let's go there. Then down to users, and down to me, and down to well, I'll give up if I can't find it here. I can do it afterwards. Oh, it's on D drive. Okay, so then
What are you changing?
Wallpaper. My cockpit has joysticks on the sides. I have a version that doesn't. For some reason, I picked the wrong version. McWire. But I don't remember where I put it, so I guess I'm out of luck on that for now. Unless it's in here. Nope, not there. Okay, I'll deal with it later. I thought I'd just be able to, remember where it was and go right there, but no, I cannot.
Can't be that easy.
It was like a day ago that I realized this. I've been thinking, oh, I need to go in and edit it, and I was in looking for a different image and found the one that I did that didn't have the joysticks in it already. I thought, oh, I'm good to go. I should just pull that in. Okay, go ahead and ready up when you're ready.
Did you want to just leave it as North America? Or did you want to include Australia?
Oh, I can, yeah.
if the user interface will allow you.
Yeah.
I find that's kind of glitchy. Sometimes it lets me
Oh.
change it, sometimes it doesn't.
I haven't really had that problem.
I get it quite a bit.
It always surprises me that after 12 years, they still haven't changed the glitch of when someone leaves and it just bumps people's names up into that slot. And so you don't really know who left, and who left isn't really there, but who is there isn't really there, or something. It's always confusing. It's like, well, why don't you just fix that? Because you know somebody left, you've already updated the list and taken somebody away. It's one more step to update to see who's really there and update their names, right?
Yeah, I think the people to actually be able to do that, it doesn't work anymore for PGI, or they've been reassigned to work on MechWarrior 5. So, like, all of maybe 1 or 2 people are keeping the lights on for this game at most, I would think.
Yeah.
With maybe 1 or 2 people once in a while to, create like a new mech or
Right.
for the maps, or actually,
I think they have a guy that works full time on the maps, don't they? Or mostly.
They
on
did,
maps.
but I don't know if he's still working for them or not. Because what was the last map? Bear Claw?
Bear Claw.
That's been a little while.
It's only been a couple
He's
months.
been quite regular at getting
3
new
months.
maps. I don't think we had a new map for a while.
I like new maps. I think it always breathes life into the game.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I don't care so much about the new weapons, but it's okay. I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah, it changes things up a bit. Like with the BLCs and the X-Post weapons, I think that freshened things up a lot, especially for the competitive play. For the weapons we got currently from the last patch,
Howdy, everybody.
the Meg shots has come into play a little bit, but the rest, not quite as much.
Not much.
How are we doing tonight?
At least from what I've seen so far.
Oh, it's
Tiger
Tiger. Hey,
Bad.
Tiger.
Flieger. Any relation to Guy Fleegman?
So what?
Guy Fleegman from Galaxy Quest.
Reactor online.
Aw.
That's good. That means you'll probably live through the match.
Weapons online.
Flieger came along before Galaxy
All
Quest.
systems
Okay.
nominal.
All right. Fair enough.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Whenever I see you in match, I always think of him, though. I haven't seen sustained eye contact for quite a while.
Who's that?
He's a guy that headshotted me and then Crimson Eye in the same match, one after another. He's a very good pilot. Lots of Gauss and lots of distance headshotting.
Yeah, I know one guy that does that.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Need assistance.
All right, trying to come up to you.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Looks like we're going
Okay,
up the hill here.
I guess I'll escort the stone right now. It's all
Acquired.
by lonesome.
Oh.
He's so slow.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Target
They're good
spotted.
at
Target
poking.
spotted.
Well, tier 1 matches, pokey poke us away.
Yeah. Feels like we ought to just charge them.
Charge them for poking? I don't know.
Well, they're poking. They're smaller mechs jump jetting. We should just go with heavy mechs and
Target
shoot
spotted.
them.
Airstrike
Target
online.
spotted.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the way to deal with them?
Yeah. But then you need the entire team to do that. That's
Yeah.
part of doing it.
spotted.
I'm
I've
just
got my
staying with the
weapons in the
stone.
wrong place to be doing
Target
this.
spotted. Target spotted. Negative.
5%.
Target spotted.
I got one.
Target spotted.
Okay, kill.
Shoot him in the back. That's what I say. He's laying down there, face
Need
down in the dirt.
assistance. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Well, that was painful.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
I'm taking a lot of pain from that stalker. Maybe I'll move along and find another
Airstrike
angle here.
online.
Target spotted.
Oh, good. They got that one guy. Great.
I'm just staying with the stone right.
No, they got the stalker too. Golly, Wally.
Need assistance.
Okay. Time to go up the hill here.
Timberwolf. Delta 5.
Fuel
Alright, we're
at
pushing the top. Push,
25%.
push. Go, go, go.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, they got both these guys. Wow.
We're a quarter of the way there. Keep it up.
Target spotted.
Okay, there's nothing back here to get. Except for that one guy.
Let's push Delta 6.
Halfway there.
Yeah, the bulk of
Target
them is Delta
acquired.
6 as well.
Fuel at 25%.
Don't trip over each other though. No, just waiting for the stone runner.
Target spotted.
Okay, stone runner's pushing now, pushing and focusing on Delta. Pushing the kilo.
Heat level critical.
Kilo. Pushing the Delta.
Heat level critical.
Affirmative.
Right torso critical damage.
Nice.
And that's
Good work, guys.
Affirmative.
that's the last one.
Target spotted.
Oh, down low. Yeah. Yep, see him. Phoenix Hawk.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
Going dark.
Target destroyed.
Missed the
Heat
kill.
level critical.
Close. No cigar.
Command is happy to hear
Great
your
work, guys. Thanks
success
for the
and
drop.
achievements on the surface.
Can't be greedy. I did get 2 kills. I mean, it's not like it was the end of the world.
I don't know where that saying came from.
The end of the world?
No, close but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. I think it's from carnies, carnivals and stuff. Like you could win a cigar on certain things. That's a good question, though. I don't really know that for sure, of course.
I'm not sure either. I'm gonna have to look it up someday.
Uh,
But yeah, you're probably right. It coming from probably that era.
or maybe it was a bet or something. I don't know. I want to know.
Or maybe an expression from a movie. But I really don't know.
Let's find out. Back in the 1920s when carnivals would hand out cigars as prizes. Hey!
Oh, wow. You're bang on.
Wow. These games were obviously targeted for adults, not children. Carnival games were very difficult to win, and the stand owner would simply shout the phrase when the player miserably failed to win. Hence, no cigar was rewarded. It was close.
It's weird though, because I can't recall any movies from that time period where you see like carnivals and they're giving out cigars. So it's, well, maybe I haven't really watched too many old movies. Yeah.
That's a good question too.
But you got it right, so I give you that.
That's my highest score tonight.
I learned something. The day's early, so yeah, I'm done for the day. I don't have to learn anything else.
Let's
done.
see. There was a movie in 2018, a comedy, Close But No Cigar, but
I'm not familiar with it.
As was said in the script of 1935 film of Annie Oakley, Close Colonel, but no cigar.
Yeah, no, like I'm familiar with the expression, but
yeah,
exactly
it was in a movie in
from.
1935. And Annie Oakley was a big movie.
Yeah, but that didn't occur in a carnival. That was just an expression.
No, but I'm sure they took it from carnivals and added it into the movie because it was, used to being heard.
Because they hear it a lot because, people like going to carnivals.
Because that's all they had, yeah.
Or maybe go to the zoo, I guess, but that's kind of carnival.
Yeah, well, they didn't have many zoos, so traveling circus was the closest they had for that, which might have had carnival kind of stuff too. I don't know.
Yep, no, that makes sense.
Interesting. Yeah, 1935, that's way back. I also showed up in a 2011 film.
Almost 100 years ago.
Wow.
Makes you almost wonder how things are going to be 100 years from now, what they're going to look back at these days and say, man, these people are so archaic.
They're going to say close, but no vape pen, man.
No vape pen.
Hey, Jeff. How you doing?
Hey, Crimson.
All right.
Crimson, what did you want to ask me?
About the sound wave, because remember about the IEMs, and then behind there's a graph chart of the sound. I totally have zero clue what is it all about,
Okay.
So I want to learn a bit more.
Is there a graph that shows the frequency response of those in-ears? Is that what you're asking about?
There's a left of 70 to 120, and then from left to right there's a 20 to 20,000 frequency.
So the human ear, when you're a baby, right, can hear, generally speaking, 20 cycles per second, 20 hertz. Hertz was the guy who first came up with the cycle per second on audio waves. And 20 cycles per second is the threshold of low frequency human hearing. Some people can hear slightly lower than that, but generally not many, and it gets harder and harder to hear, so it becomes softer and softer. You can feel low frequencies clear down to 5 or 2 hertz even. And low frequencies have the most power in their wave. They're very large, long waves. A 20 hertz wave might be 32 feet long from the time that it starts to gets to its peak to the minus back to zero again, like a sine wave. And so they take a lot of power to move those waves and get them very loud. And that's why they use low frequencies for foghorns, because they'll penetrate through dense, heavy, moisture-laden air, like fog banks, much further than high frequencies would. Moving up, a kick drum in a band, in a rock band or any kind of band, typically is around 50 to 60 hertz instead of 20 hertz. They might be as high as 80 hertz.
Hey, Dart, are you still up?
Yeah. I'm up.
Oh, you dropped off in the Discord, man.
Oh, my Discord went away.
Yep.
It's been crashing. I don't really know why. I think I know why, but it's been crashing. So when I get out of this match, tell Crimson I'll come back and finish that.
Need assistance?
Okay, I'll let him know.
Thanks.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Need
Airstrike
assistance?
activated.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Airstrike activated.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Their team's pretty
Target
split up,
spotted.
so if we push
Need
this side at
assistance?
the 4 or 5 line, that'd probably be great.
Target spotted.
Okay, Dark, touch with you.
Target spotted. Need assistance? Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get
Need
sloppy out
assistance?
there.
We got an Atlas to our
Target
behind us,
spotted.
guys.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Sorry about the friendly.
Target spotted.
Hit folks out of the hotel. Atlas.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Oh man, I'm one hot mech.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted. Need assistance?
Heat level critical.
Uh-oh.
We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Heat level
25% of the
critical.
enemies are eliminated.
Target spotted.
Center torso critical damage. Heat level critical.
We're taking critical
Target
losses.
spotted.
We need you to pull through.
Heat level critical.
Shoot. Didn't want to shut down there.
Heat level critical.
Ah! Didn't mean to shoot.
Incoming
Didn't mean to
missile.
push my trigger. Oops. I moved my mouse and kind of clawed up on it and shoved the trigger down accidentally. Shut myself down again. Oh my gosh. Mr. Love. Dr. Loves to shut down. Yeah, I got 3 kills. That's not so bad. And I killed a false god. There you go.
Damage.
Come in. Control's the surface. Can anyone read?
Good try, guys. Thanks for the drops. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so if I can get Discord going here again. 729, 3 kills. That's nice. But we lost. Let me downsize this. Start Discord. I think I'm going to unplug my joystick. Maybe that'll help. Okay, sorry about that. I think I've still got an interrupt request that's causing trouble with the things and on my USB ports because I haven't had time to work on that with my house stuff. And I think it's throwing fits for Discord.
Is it your OBS going against your what?
No, it's a hardware problem. It's not a. I've got a hardware interrupt problem on it. I don't want to go into it right now because I need to quit and I want to answer your questions before I close the stream down. So thanks for the drops, Jeff. I gotta curtail that. You're welcome to keep playing, of course. Crimson Eye.
I was only hoping to drop for half an hour.
Yeah,
so this is
thank you.
So this is
I'm glad you did. Crimson Eye. So anyway, low frequencies start around 20 hertz. I don't know where we got left off, and then a kick drum is around 60.
I think the graph. So for the left, I think it's the bass, right? From the until I don't know
bass.
which is which. So I'm confused.
Yeah, on the bass side, you've got the low down there at 20. So humans can hear about 20 hertz, and it drops off rapidly after that. You can actually feel subsonic frequencies like 5 and 2 hertz. And in fact, in old movie theaters, they used to have a pipe organ that would play 5 hertz for 20 seconds or so before a scary thing would happen. It would make everybody get all uneasy and on edge. And they wouldn't know why because they couldn't hear it, but it would actually have a psychoacoustic effect on their emotions, which is kind of cool. And then it should go up to like 60 hertz, 50, 60, 70 hertz. You find kick drums. And at about 100, 120 on up, you'll find the bass guitar type low sounds. And then when you get to 250 on up, you get acoustic guitar, low frequencies on up through 500 and 1,000 and 2,000, and then some overtones. So the human voice, a male voice, typically is around 250 to 500 is the fundamental. Then there's overtones, like you hear kind of the raspiness of it and the edge to my voice. Those are the higher overtones that come along with my main fundamental sound. And those will be an octave and a fifth and, another octave and another fifth and thirds. And you get the characteristically sounding uniqueness of different instruments based on the overtones as much as the primary tone they make. Female voices typically start at 1,000 cycles per second. That's 1K, 1,000 hertz. These are all in hertz. And so that 500 to 1,000 is critical vocal range. But clarity for understanding and distinction and definition happens between 2 and 4 and 5K, somewhere in that range. And that's a really critical range because if you get too much of it, and if you don't get enough of it, things are muffled and covered and they sound like this. If you get too much, it's too crispy and sibilant and harsh. And so that's a super critical area because it's where all of the distinction and detail of a voice comes from. But if it's too much, it's harsh and fatiguing to listen to. And here they've got a peak right at 4K. That's quite a wide peak. That's a 2 octave, almost 3 octave span where they've boosted the upper mids, which is going to make these earphones sound probably pretty darn bright in your ear and probably harsh on lots of kinds of music. Cymbals will really cut through and be harsh, likely, and other higher end frequencies. At 678K, there's more high frequency. 10K on up, you get what's known as air. It's this openness feeling of the sound just doesn't have a top to it. There's just clarity, but it's not necessarily harsh. And then up to 20K, most people's hearing starts dropping off. For example, I'm 64. I've tried to take good care of my ears. I'm a recording engineer, so I really care about my hearing. But I start dropping off around 16K. And by the time it gets to 20K, I don't hear anything anymore. I can kind of maybe hear 18, but not a lot. But most everything you get on a recording is between 40 and 15K. And these have been scooped. They've been boosted on the bottom end. They've been cut in where the vocal fundamental is comparatively, and they've boosted a lot on the upper mids and a little bit at 10K, but normally you'd want 10 and 15K all boosted through there. So these are not flat. A reference monitor, studio monitors, will be as flat as possible at that 0 line. At the 100, it would be 0 normally. It wouldn't be 100 because it'd be plus or minus 0 dB. It would be flat all the way across that graph. There wouldn't be these slopes going up and down and stuff. And so when I'm mixing, I have reference monitors that everything's flat and I can decide how much of what I want in everything. You get something where someone has already mixed the entire mix above and beyond anything I did as an engineer, and they've decided, well, my listeners are going to want more bass because I like more bass, and my listeners are going to want more upper mids because I like my mixes to be super clear and voice forward or clarity forward, and I don't care if they get harsh because I've already damaged my hearing and I won't notice that. And then I don't care about the ultra highs because I can't hear those anyway. This, like, I would not buy these in-ears based on this graph. It's too artificially hyped. I wouldn't mind a little bit in those areas, but I wouldn't want that much because that is, you've got, these are sound pressure level in dB. So it looks like you've got 6 dB boost in the low end at 20K, gently sweeps across back to normal. Then you've got 9 dB boost at 4K. That's going to be harsh. 9 dB, every time you change your volume level from 3 dB, they don't show dB here, but 100 to 1000 is 10 dB, right? So I'm guessing that's right about 8 or 9. Every time you boost the volume level 3 dB, it's just enough for you to say, oh, it's a little louder there. And you wouldn't say it across the whole frequency spectrum. You'd say it, oh, the brighter stuff is a little louder now. And then you boost it again, you go, oh, it's just a little more louder. And you boost it again, it's just a little more louder. But each time you say it's just a little more louder, it's actually getting twice as much voltage, twice as much power, not voltage, amperage, applied to that signal. It's putting out twice as much power to generate just a perceptible change in difference. That means they're using not just twice as much, they're using 8 times as much power in the upper mids for clarity than the rest of the signal that's coming through those headphones. 8 times. That's a lot. Normally you might do, if you want to brighten up a mix and make it a little more clear, you might do 3 dB, just one little rise. So these are going to be pretty bright and in your face. And cymbals and instruments like distorted instruments like electric guitars and stuff are going to be very harsh for listening for long periods of time. And it won't, more importantly to me is, besides fatigue and stuff, the most important thing to me is these won't sound like the engineer intended them and the artist intended it to sound.
Well, I mean, if for my budget, I only can get this fella. I can't get much choice. So,
well, you might love them, right? You might say, "Oh, I don't care what Dark says. I love them." That's fine too. So take all this. That's a technical analysis of what you're showing me. It's not an artistic or preference analysis. There are in-ear monitors and headphones that have different curves of response, and some people love one and not another. Excuse me.
Yeah, but I'm a person who is really into details and stuff, So I did a lot of my own little research and studies. People keep on telling the type of IBM you want to get is based on what kind of song you listen the most, what kind of music you are using on. They always mention about that one. But
I don't even think that, because I think I want my speakers or my headphones or my in-ears to be as accurate as possible, regardless of the type of music I'm listening to. I don't want headphones or speakers or monitors that are tuned for a certain type of music, because I'm a recording engineer. I want to hear how the recording engineer wanted it to sound. And so if I have reference monitors, reference headphones, and reference in-ears, I get what they wanted instead of what somebody else wanted.
So do you have like a preference of set? Because see, this one I bought the IEM. It comes with a cable of its own, but this one is a default, right? So I'm actually looking on another brand called the Moondraw. They have their DCP cable, which you can connect to an app and adjust it on your preference. I'm gonna get that soon.
The Moondrop,
when I got my next one.
Their in-ears are well liked by a lot of people because they're cheap and sound pretty good, like the Blessing 3 and some of the other ones, right? They're not high end, but they're great value for the money.
Not according to a lot of people.
Well, that's generally like the talk. I haven't bought any. I wouldn't probably go that way.
Yeah, but because they say even though it's cheap, but some of the quality output is like more worth it. $1,000 IEM. So yeah.
That's what I mean. But they're not. They don't really sound as good as $1,000 IEMs until you get into their $1,000 ones. $2,000 IEMs still sound better, and $3,000 IEMs still sound better, right? So for the money, you can get near the quality of $1,000 IEMs for $500.
Yeah. So what is your perspective on the planar driver, the planar magnetic driver?
I don't have an honest opinion because I've never heard them. I do love going back in time in history. There was a speaker company called Magnaplanar, and they made planar drives. And so they basically had a Mylar film that they had glued on copper traces, wires, basically flat wires, back and forth, or up and down, up and down, up and down. And then they put a bunch of magnets in stripes right by those wires. And they put current through the wires. It took quite a bit of power to drive them. They weren't super efficient. But they would put current through those wires, and it would pull the whole panel diaphragm. It might be 8 inches wide by 2 feet long, right? A big rectangle. And it would pull that diaphragm towards the magnets, and then they could repel it by changing the polarity of the voltage. Repel it from the magnets and move it back and forth and move an entire plane. And that's basically how planar earbuds work too, or planar stereo headphones work too. But these were large speakers. And then they would put a regular woofer for the low frequencies because it just took too much power and stuff to move those. But what they did is they produced sound that was phenomenally musical. Because when you listen to string instruments through these large surface diaphragms that moved as one, it sounded like the wood of a stringed instrument vibrating across its top. It resonated. It brought that resonance out in a very musical and smooth way, kind of like a ribbon microphone picks up brass and harsh instruments and smooths them out slightly and makes them sound more beautiful. Because, well, I won't go into why, but it's a similar sort of thing. And so these magnaplanar speakers were super popular for high-end audiophiles. They were very expensive. They were a little bit fragile. You couldn't push them too hard, like, with real hard, heavy rock distortion stuff, because if you ran too many watts through them, you could delaminate the copper striped wires from the mylar, and then you blew them. But they sounded fantastic for certain things. And the in-ears are basically using a single diaphragm that moves as one, like a whole drum head moves, right? Instead of having all these tiny little drivers they jam in, some of these have like 16 drivers in each ear, right? Or 3 or 4 or 10 or whatever. And that's great, but you've got phase problems with that. You've got amplitude, volume problems. You've got a mix. You've got normally speaking, if you have a lower frequency, you need a larger driver to produce that accurately. So you've got all sorts of technical acoustical problems that you're trying to fix and make up for inside of a thing that'll fit in your ear, just outside of your ear, right? That's hard to do. So yes, some people do some amazing things with them, and I don't know which ones, are the best. And I don't know if I would like them more than these multi-driver ones either, because I've never gotten to compare them.
Multi-driver usually now the modern days is always hybrid, because I have seen some brand they have 24 balanced armature driver, which is insane.
Yeah.
So, but it's expensive too. It costs 16 gram ringgit Malaysia. I said nah, I'm not gonna touch those.
16 grand.
I'd rather buy a brand new PC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
16
crazy.
grand, which is 4,000 USD around there.
Yeah, here's some for 75. It's $10,000. They're on sale for $7,000. And these are probably multi-driver. I don't know. To me, that's a little overkill, right? Now, if you're Ed Sheeran and you want to have the best on stage and you've got that kind of money, sure. This has 12 drivers in each channel. Latest gen Sonian electrostatic drivers.
There are a couple of very expensive brand out there, but it's not known to many because how expensive it is, and then the absurd of driver it has on low, mid, high mid, and then the high end settings, right? So I have been through seeing a lot of those, but some is kind of a bit unethical, like you mentioned.
See,
I think
on these $10,000 drivers, they don't even give you a frequency response chart, so there's no way to evaluate them. You'd have to say, well, it must be worth $10,000.
Nah, I don't.
And the frequency response chart doesn't really tell the whole story, because here's the secret that nobody talks about hardly, okay, is that regardless of what that frequency response chart looks like, you can have a driver that is, or an earbud that's completely flat. You go, oh wow, that's great. That's just what Dark said is great. I want that. And you get it, and it could still sound horrible, because all that's showing you is whether or not the relative loudness of each of those frequency areas is the same or different than those around it. It doesn't tell you the quality and detail and clarity and the accuracy of the driver at given loudness levels. It just says that if you put a signal in at 1K, at 10K, at 4K, at 100, at whatever, and it's the same amplitude, it's going to be replayed back at the same amplitude that you put in there. They'll all be equal because you all gave it equal. That's great. That's only one aspect. The other aspect is how accurately does it reproduce that sound at whatever volume level it's being produced at. And so you might find a set of speakers or headphones or in-ears that measure great on a chart, and then they suck. They sound terrible. Or you might find some that don't measure that great, but they're so clean and good sounding that you don't notice that maybe the low end is a little too soft and the high end's a little too sharp, too loud, because it's so clean. You think, well, it's loud, but it's so clean, right? So personally, most people, given the choice between something that is accurate and detailed and clean and clear at any volume level, even if it's a little out of whack with where it should be compared to the other volume of the other frequencies, will choose the clarity every time. Most people.
I mean, definitely we would choose clarity and then also the minimum distortion best if there's none, right?
Yeah,
So
and
that's why
distortion and
we-
clarity are two different things too. Right?
I
That's
know,
a
I know.
third factor.
Yeah, and then the staging sound also one of them, then the vocals.
Yeah, that's less important.
yeah,
but yeah,
I-
you're gonna get the staging out of that clarity, transparency, and accuracy. And
True.
clarity and again, just to reiterate, that chart shows they've boosted clarity a whole heck of a lot. I'm not talking about just making what they do louder. I'm talking about making that frequency range better before you boost it or not, right? Making it more accurate before you boost it. And the more accurate it is, the more clarity you'll get anyway without boosting it, and the more pristine and three-dimensional your soundstage will be. But getting it more accurately is the hard part. So that's why these higher-end monitors exist, because they're actually not, it's not that they're producing more sound in certain places, they're just producing better quality reproduction all the way across the spectrum. Does that make sense? Nobody talks about that. When you go listen to reviews, they all talk about, oh, the sound curve profile is really nice, or I like this, or it's a little too thin on the bottom end, or it's really clear, there's lots of clarity, but they're not talking about, well, is it clear because it's been hyped up in the EQ and they've just boosted what's there, or is it clear because it's just super pristinely, beautifully
There is
reproducing
only
it?
a few YouTuber does that, will show in the actual chart and then tells them what's the problem. Some did explain in the clear detail, but again,
They're always
I
talking
have
about the
no
chart,
clue.
right? They're always talking about the chart. They're not talking about the actual native ability of that driver's set of drivers to reproduce super accurately. They're just saying it reproduces loud and soft correctly at different frequency ranges the same or more, or they like it better.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say, talk about what I just told you, but it's absolutely the most important thing in a set of in-ears or speakers or headphones.
Yeah, that's why
And they won't tell
I
you what it
went
is.
to. Well, that's the main reason why, I went and ordered this, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny, all the IEMs online have this policy so-called no question refund policy within 15 days
Yeah. Do you like them?
arrival. So far, so good. Yeah, and personally, I also bought a DAC, a dongle for it. It's not bad. As long, like you mentioned, as long I'm not going into like too heavy metal, those crazy, heavy
Yeah.
metal songs, it's okay. I don't hear too much of clarity, the distortion, and also the sharp sound, on the drum and everything.
Okay, good.
And it did give a clear warning saying, do not go on high volume for over an hour. You damage your gears, So I
Yeah.
did read that through and never do that. Yeah. But again, I'm still pretty new to this, so maybe there's something wrong and I'm not fully onto it yet, so it will take time.
Yeah.
But
Go on.
Mhm. But I've been doing some tests, running a regular MP3 and then running a lossless on these IEMs is phenomenal.
Yeah, you never want to listen to anything except lossless if you've got decent speakers or headphones or
Oh.
stuff. MP3s
I
are
have
just pretty
lossless.
nasty. But, MP3 lossless is not terrible.
No, there's a format called M4A. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, M4A, you can do
Which is
MP3 at 320 kbits per second, and it's basically indistinguishable for most people on most speakers from like a CD source that isn't compressed. It is
Yeah,
distinguishable by people who know what they're listening to for on good enough speakers. But for most people, no,
Yeah.
it's not.
I always notice the difference. That's why I always go for 220K. If even the song is not, I will find a way to convert back to,
Yeah.
220K.
Well,
to make it smooth.
if it's not and you convert it, you haven't helped yourself. You can't add back what was already compressed out of it.
Oh, really?
Really. There's no way for it to get it. Who's here? Is that Corsair?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's late.
Oh, hi. Welcome. Good night.
Hello, Professor. He's about to go. He's offline soon, you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, hope you had fun. Just
Yeah.
wanted to say hi.
Thank you. I gotta go to bed too. I was just trying to brain dump to Crimson Eye about audio stuff.
Oh,
and my stream's going. I should probably end my stream. People are probably bored to tears with this, so I should probably say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
You should.
Good night.
And
feel free to ask your audio questions anytime because I will ramble forever about them. There you go. Till next time, this has been Ghostlands, your favorite place to waste your most important moments of your life and to learn about audio stuff. See you later, and good night. Good night. Here we go. Bump, 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 bump. I'm not even going to raid anybody. I'm a unwinner. Good night. Okay, there's that. Dave GT.
All right, we'll catch you guys later.
Okay,
See
good night,
all
Corsair. You
tomorrow.
sound really
Night.
sleepy.
Yeah, I'm very tired.
Good night.
Night.
Yeah, you can try to look for how to do it. Should be online.
Hang on, it's playing all its outro stuff. I can't hear you very well. Almost done.